What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing great because the sun is out and everything is running, everything is coming alive. Actually, I just got out of work, so I'm trying to enjoy a little bit of sunlight and just get a little bit of fresh air because I stuck inside all day. Speaking about that, the cold weather is finally over. Everything is back to normal. The animals are out, the bugs are out. I gotta wear a long sleeve, obviously. But yeah, rest of the reptiles are doing amazing. The tortoises are super active and ready to eat. I gotta check the fridge if I can find some lettuce or collard greens to feed them later. But lately with the cold weather, like I've seen a lot of people lost their pets due to that reason. Sorry about that. It's hard to take, but that's literally part of the hobby. I gotta say, like throughout my experience, I learned a lot, and this year I was able to save one of the tortoises from a running nose, but other than that, I didn't have too many issues since all the animals are alive and they are doing amazing right now. And yeah, I'm just very happy that's the case. Unfortunately, the mango trees in the front yard didn't make it, so over the past 2 days I was just like cutting the trees down and all that. So I saved some branches. I'm thinking to probably build something out of it, or maybe I can save it for something else, like a clamping area for the lizards or something like that. So let me show you guys for a second so you guys can give me some idea of what to do towards it. And then obviously a lot of people are outside doing yard work, mowing their lawns and all that because it's a nice weather outside. So, and a bunch of them, some of them are super large, like this one and that one. Those two can go inside of the tortoise enclosure for them to just, get on or something like that. I'm not sure. Those mainly for decoration. The smaller ones, I'm thinking to use them for the bearded dragons and the chameleon for them to climb on. So that's the plan. Other than that, excuse me. This tree, this is a sugar apple tree. It's kind of dead. And then the persimmon tree is also not doing great, but the lacroix, the Chinese plum right there, it's actually fruiting, so it's very nice. So yeah, that's the front yard. And then the side of the backyard had some plants. Let me show you guys. Got some aloe veras, and then the lucky bamboos and the snake plants. I wouldn't say they are doing great, but they are alive. Yeah, that's the garden. And then got the cactus and then the mulberry trees here. Obviously, still don't know what to do with this tank. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. But anyway, let's move on. The tortoise. This one is one of the 2 sulcatatortoises I rescued recently. I believe it's a male, and the other one, that one is definitely a male. So in the future I definitely have to separate these two. But that one seems very active. So far I haven't seen any fight yet. Usually the males, they would fight for you know, like territories and fight for all the females and stuff like that, so they would bump onto each other. But I haven't seen that sign yet. And then I kind of like just expanded a little bit longer of the enclosure, and then I found some bricks I can add on top of it just to block off their visual from outside of this enclosure, so they don't try to climb on it. And that I got more cactus plant. You can see all of these scratch marks actually from the squirrels, and that's kind of annoying because they would eat the cactus. I never seen anything like that before. Maybe because the winter was so harsh, they didn't even have any food left, so they were chewing on my cactus, which I didn't like. And then over here I got the adult sulcatas. I put the male with these two females right now. Haven't seen any breeding signs yet, but that's maybe in the future down the line. This enclosure will get expanded, but for now I still need to figure out some space where to put them. C's likes to dig, so I've been filling that hole every week. I have to do that again, maybe later. But anyway, so they all seem very healthy. The sulcatas, I'm not gonna lie, they tolerate the cold much better than the redfoots, at least from my experience with this winter. But yeah, the leopard tortoises are also doing great. They are in the shed, and then the babies are inside the house. But yeah, let's feed these big boys. Let me check if I still have some food in the fridge for them or not. Aha, look. I was able to find some lettuce in the fridge. Actually, I did a little rinse. That kind of, you know, wash off whatever on the lettuce. It's also serve as a water intake for these guys, since you don't see them drink often. Breadfruits are more noticeable when they drink the water, but sulcata, I never really seen them drink. Look, this thing started to eat it right away. And then not sure about the other guy, but I got some for you guys too. But they do drink water. All living beings need water. Oh, this one is up and ready to get some of them. It's pretty cool how they see the food and come out straight. It's I guess I can fill out the hole a little bit later while they out. Maybe that's a plan. I'll just leave it there for them. Meanwhile, this guy also woke up. You would see them bask for a little bit, and they would literally just go back to the shade where they cool down. You don't see them spend like all day in the sun, but yeah, that's how their lifestyle is. They come out their little house, eat, bask a little bit, and go back. I wish that's my lifestyle too. That would be great, right? But yeah, look how awesome these guys are. This guy, I really liked his doom shell. Looks awesome. Also, it's very smooth. And the coloration is a little darker than that one right there, but yeah, it's literally the same species. You can see the differences between these two for sure. The goal is always try to expand in here, even though the space is kind of getting a little tight due to the amount of tortoises I have. But I will make it work eventually. I will move to a bigger property, hopefully. But in the meantime, I will continue to expand this yard and give the best for the tortoises. Meanwhile, I have the bearded dragons. They are also out, just basking. Put them in the bin. As you can see right here is one. They're just chilling. Very tame lizard. I would say these pets are great for beginners. They do poop a lot, so you gotta watch out for that. But other than the cleaning portion, they are so much fun to keep. They eat like awesome. Like they would just like launch toward whatever you feed them. So, and let me try to grab the other one. So here's another one. See, this one's a little active, but speaking about feeding, I should feed them a little bit. Yeah, just, and then I also have the chameleon in the back. Just give them a little sunlight before I bring them back in again. Usually that's what I do. I keep them outdoor, and then at night that's when they go back in. And here's this one. That's one right there. I think it's a female, but also it kind of seemed like a male. I'm not positive sure. So we'll see. And then here's the other one right here. Their nails are getting a little sharp, so I probably need to trim them soon. So let's feed them. They are kind of turned towards me because I'm actually holding the worms here. And these are super worms, very big and nutritious for the bearded dragons. I ordered them off Amazon, but you can get them from anywhere really. Like mealworms and super worms are very common at any pet store. So that's that. And after they finish eating, then I have to clean their tanks. There's one underneath the shelf, and then this one too. They are act up because they see the worms. There you go. Let's see. Usually I don't feed them together because right now they're at the age that they kind of like can be very aggressive towards each other. But this is just for you guys to enjoy. There we go. I gotta do it fast, otherwise they would fight over each other's. Easy, easy. This one is definitely a male, as you can see. Very dark bear. That's how they get their name, bearded dragons. And obviously he's the more dominant and aggressive one, and I don't keep them together at all. This one, I still think it's a female, but it's kind of like showing the sign of being a male, but I don't know yet, so we'll see. But yeah, hopefully these can be a nice pair for in the future. Can produce some baby bearded dragons, but we'll see. And that's all the updates for these two dragons. They have been with me for almost a year now, and look how big they have gotten. Let's move on to the baby tortoises. And these are the baby leopard tortoises. Also, the only ones I keep inside the house. As I say before, natural sunlight is always great, but they do have some artificial lightings to supplement that. But yeah, when I'm not home, I don't want to risk them being outside because if one of them flip over, the chances of them getting overheated it's very high because they are a little fragile than the adult tortoises, or at least the juveniles one. But yeah, they're still babies. And look, that one is actually having a drink. Again, leopard tortoises are probably my favorite tortoise species to keep because they are very active, also great eaters. They actually eat better than the sulcatas and the redfoots I have seen, at least from my experience. And also you can see them drink right out of the bowl. Sulcatas, I never seen them actually drink out of the bowl, but they do drink water. Don't get me wrong, I just never seen them that often. But yeah, I got some lettuce for them to munch on, and these are just some leftover lettuce from earlier. So look, right away they will run straight towards the lettuce. But yeah, very fun to watch, and they gonna take a while for them to reach the size I have actually outside. Look, this one still has the carankle or the egg tooth. Look at them eating. How cool is that, guys? This is probably the best part, to see them feeding on their favorite snack. Beside, well, there's a little poop I gotta clean up. So yeah, the cleaning part is probably the worst part, but other than that, these guys are fun to have. This bin is literally for them to be in until they get a little bigger, then I can move them outside. But right now, this will do the work. And I don't want to build something very fancy, like they will definitely grow out of it. So once they get to a certain size, then I can build a permanent enclosure for them, like rest of the tortoises. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really just wanted to give you guys an update after this cold weather. Seems like everything is back and alive, and I definitely will make more videos since they are more active now. So yeah, stay tuned and have a great day, guys.